Warzone 2's loadout system just got infinitely better with Season 1 Reloaded. If you didn't know, we literally just got the patch notes for Season 1 Reloaded of Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2, and in these patch notes are some absolutely incredible changes. We have literally hundreds upon hundreds of bug fixes and quality of life changes, as well as Mini Royale, a new raid game mode, new DMZ features, a new gun, and all sorts of other stuff is coming with this update. And to be honest, this couldn't have come sooner for me, because although I am really enjoying Warzone 2, there are a lot of things that needed changing, and one of those things is of course the loadout system. So far in Warzone 2, the loadout system has been pretty much neutered. It's very difficult to get your loadout, and when you do finally manage to get that loadout, you can't use custom perk packages, and the perks don't even work half the time, or you're getting the wrong ones, or you're getting the wrong lethals and tacticals. The whole loadout system in Warzone 2 so far has been a complete mess. However, with this update, I have noticed some extremely important things that they have said in the patch notes that are going to mean that both our loadouts work and they're a hell of a lot more easy to obtain. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about with these patch notes is under the heading of perks, and it says perk packages default loadouts have been updated. Now, this couldn't be more vague. It literally couldn't be more vague. And with all of the issues that we have with perks being broken in Warzone 2, you would have thought that they would have gone into a little bit more detail about what it is they have changed. However, the fact that they have said default loadouts have been updated would suggest to me that at least they are working as intended. This means that you will be getting the perks that you choose on your classes. This means that if you're choosing to be ghosted, you can almost be certain that you will in fact have ghost activated. Or if you're choosing high alert, for example, you know that if you go through the effort of actually getting your loadout, you will be rewarded by getting these perks. And this is incredible news, because it means that the flow of the game is going to be much better. There's going to be more incentive to go for strongholds. There's going to be more incentive to push for loadouts and not just buy your weapons from the buy station. In my opinion, this is going to be really good for the whole flow of Warzone 2. But the real big news that I want to talk about, the thing that is going to make this so much easier to get our loadouts in the first place, is when they talk about the stronghold. Now listen to this. They've increased the number of active strongholds from 5 up from 3. AI combatants, damage per bullet is reduced by 26%, and the number of units per site is reduced by 50%, further reductions based on squad size. And then AI combatant reinforcements, double time between waves, and number of units per wave reduced by 30%. All of this means is that we're going to have more strongholds on the map, which means there's more chance that you're going to be near a stronghold to be able to get your loadout in the first place. When you do get to a loadout, there's going to be less enemies there that you have to actually kill, meaning it's going to be a lot easier to dispatch of the enemies without getting third-partied and get your loadout and get out of there. Plus, each of these enemies is going to have their bullet damage reduced by 26%, meaning it's going to be harder for you to die. So if you come back from the gulag, you can actually go to a stronghold with just your pistol and realistically expect to take it on and get your loadout without being put on your faster than a fat bitch who sat down too fast. And then finally, when you do manage to get your loadout, you're not going to have to run away quicker than your wife's boyfriend, because there's going to be less enemies coming less frequently after the initial defusal of the bomb. All of this is great news, because it means whether you're coming back from the gulag or if you're just starting out the game, these loadouts are going to be so much more accessible, because it's going to be easier to take on the strongholds and there's going to be many more of them. Look, there's plenty more things in these patch notes and I will link them down below, but I'm sure there's going to be a plethora of videos explaining all of it. I just wanted to make this short little video for you guys today, because I think this really highlights one of the best points that we're getting about Warzone 2, and it really shows that we're going in a much better and clearer direction with this game. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, for those of you who have watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I love to see you who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Would you rather only eat vegetables that tasted like meat, or only eat meat that tasted like vegetables? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joe. Peace.